Good evening, welcome to the slightly delayed episode of Struggling Hosh. The cameras worked, imagine that. I'm very proud of that.
Surprise.
I'm very pleased with myself for that.
Target session with no technical errors.
I know, I didn't even manage that for us. We are resuming session with a slightly smaller number of players. Next week you will see us resuming session with a slightly larger number of players. This is confusing, I know, I apologise. However, changes need to be made, things needed doing, and they've been done, and now we can get on with our episode and enjoy it. So with no further ado, I hand you over to the great Evan, our DM, for the session.
Hello, yes, it is I. Now, so, you guys start off where you last left off last session, staring across a hill at the beautiful towns of Neverwallow and Mistgard in the distance. A small stretch of land separating the two of you. So your journey's not yet done, but it's close. You can smell the end. And I hand it off to the players with RP.
Well, what kind of time of day is it, please?
Time of day? It is it's approaching nighttime, around 8 in the night.
I'd like to turn to our non-friend guards, our collaborative unit. Right, are we stopping for the night, or are we getting into Netherwallow before we take a rest? I don't want none of that camping out here. You never know who might steal the next lot of wine. You know what I mean?
One of the guards kind of chuckles a bit and says, I see, sir. But I believe it'd be best if we camp out tonight and make for Netherwallow in the morning.
Oh, it's just over there. How far is it to Neverwallow? How many hours are you expecting of walking? Because
it's about a day's walk.
Oh, day's walk to just over there. All right then. I guess we'll set up camp for the night. Well,
Nuts.
I don't mean to shit on one's parade, but Stitch, your watching qualities perhaps are not your best asset. So I think maybe the two of us should hold watch for the first couple of hours. The way we might be able to identify what could be perceived as a threat or a problem.
I mean, I wouldn't mind some company. I do get kind of alone. So yeah, sure.
Good.
Absolutely.
And you, Alviel, would you mind taking the second rest? Or a second watch? Would that work?
I do need my beauty sleep.
How about the last watch, so you get 6 in a row?
I suppose. I just can't help but feel that I've been doing a lot around here.
Well,
and I'm not getting enough rest.
I tell you what. Oi, guard! Come here, and I'll talk to an NPC. There ain't enough of us here to keep watch for the old party. Do you reckon you could get some kind of watch going on? We'll take the first couple of hours, but after that, maybe you could get a schedule on. You see this beautiful gem here? She kind of needs a bit of a proper rest tonight. And we don't want any
You are quite beautiful.
strange goats making off with our drink, if you know what I mean.
Understandable. I'll see if I can gather some of the lads and see if we can set up some form of watch.
Excellent. I hope that's not beyond you.
Nods and says, "Alright, we make camp for the night!"
He's laughing.
He kind of calls back to the people and kind of rounds his horse and walks back to the rest of the caravan. And, after a little bit, tents are set up. Dinner is prepped and served by the wonderful Hector. And night starts and everyone starts rounding down for sleep. Yes.
Can I set up a little tent in the camp and hand paint a little sign that just says Med Tent? For anyone that needs help, I am supplying healing, herbs, and any type of tea that you might need.
Yeah, I love you. Ain't got anything edible, have you?
Edible?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't do drugs, I'm sorry.
No, just food.
I can make you some tea, but I'm not the best cook.
I seem
Just
to
have
have...
dinner. What the fuck do you want food for?
Did we just have dinner?
Yeah, just a dinner.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. Okay. It's just I seem to have... Oh, I haven't misplaced my rations. I've just got them in a different compartment of my D&D Beyond sheet. All right. Fantastic.
It doesn't take a whole lot for me to be full, so I'm good.
Good, good.
And on the positive side, if we're ever hungry, we can just eat you, Stitch. You're like
Hey,
emergency
hey,
food.
he's.
I'm
Look,
joking. I would
Nah.
never eat someone.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
One of the
Great,
people
that's-
kind of looks over at you like that and kind of like pulls their child close and walks away.
Wouldn't just eat a child.
Oh,
They need seasoning.
I
I'm
don't
kidding.
As you're,
I
as
feel
you're
your
talking-
sense of humour is, well, given the light of the disaster that these people have just witnessed and the loss of their homes, perhaps it's not quite coming across the way you thought it might. Do you know what I
I
mean?
don't have the best tact.
Don't worry, I left my tack behind about 4 seas ago. We'll be alright.
I also lack social awareness most of the times.
What's that?
Oh, me too.
What's social awareness?
I wouldn't know.
Is that some kind of diplomatic movement? The freedom
I'm not
of the
really-
Ill Giants or something? Nah.
As you're talking, a person kind of comes up. They're carrying. It's two people technically. They're carrying a stretcher, and on it is a kind of young fellow. Looks to be in his early 20s. He's kind of grimacing while clutching his leg, and the isn't a bit of an older man. Kind of sits him down and says, "Pardon me, ma'am. Would you be a medic?"
I'd like to call myself a cleric, but I suppose a lesser word like medic would work.
Oh, my apologies. And he kind of takes off his hat and says, "Name's Borgum. Montgomery Borgum. I'm terribly sorry,
Borgum?
but could you help my son? He appears to have broken his leg."
But of course, I'm probably the only option he has at this point.
"Oh, thank you. Bless you." And he kind of like tries to like pick him up and like helps him into the tent.
Just don't bless me, bless Berenar, for she gives me my holy powers.
"Right, you are, ma'am." He kind of brings him in. I'm assuming you have like a cot or something laid out.
She set out a little circle of stones and put up a sign on
Okay.
the floor that says
Okay,
Ned's
yeah.
tent.
Yeah, you'll set him right there, and you'll kind of like stay with him a bit and like kind of comfort him. Like, it's all right. She's here to help, you know, that kind of stuff.
So, what's the issue?
The father Montgomery kind of looks over and says, "I believe he's broken his leg.
Oh,
Probably."
I'm gonna poke his leg and say, "Does this hurt?"
Oh,
Oh, well, my medical analysis that the leg is broken.
make a medicine check to confirm. I'm kidding. No, you can obviously tell it. This guy's leg's broken.
Well, hopefully this will help. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the leg for a total
Okay.
of 11 hit points.
Very nice. You kind of see him wince a bit as the bones start reforming. And from your basic knowledge, you know that the spell Cure Wounds would be able to put the bones back into place, but it won't fix them totally. He'll have to stay off it for a bit of time.
Well, I heal the most superficial wounds, but I think that your issue might be a little bit deeper than that. And I can't help but to feel there's some tension in you. You're very quiet.
What do you want from me? I thank you for feeling my leg, but what is there to say? Besides,
You know-
thank you, obviously.
Sometimes opening up about our deepest rooted issues heals the issues on the inside as well as the ones, and I'll gesture to his leg, on the outside.
Well, I'm looking for a woman, but besides that, I'm not sure if that's really important.
Are you really looking for a woman, or do you just feel the pressures of your father and society to find someone and settle down?
No, I just want to find love. Is that hard to do?
Well, love can come in many unconditional forms. Stitch!
What?
I
Hi.
want you to meet my new friend.
Hi. I'm Stitch. What? Is he?
William.
Oh, hi, Will. Did you need something?
I don't know. She kind of just calls you here.
I don't really do much. I it are you it, I don't know what's up. Hi. Are you like friendly? I don't. Are we gonna kill him? Do we need to kill him?
What, wait, what are you saying? What are you saying?
Just
No,
talk
I'm
to
trying-
him.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here, but do, do you want to see a trick?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, I'll take out of my bag like wait, let me find it. I'll take a bottle of ink out of my bag, and I'll pour a little bit of it like out so that he can see it flowing out of the container. I'll say, "Look, it flows, right? But whenever I do this," and I'll turn around, and while my back's to him, I'll cast Ray of Frost on the ink.
Okay. Ink turns into black ice.
Turn back around. You see? Look at that.
Wow.
That's a pretty fancy trick there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm a bit of a magician.
oh, a mage, I see. How
No,
wonderful.
I'm a magician.
Oh, very, very nice. You know, the woman I was interested in is wanted to be a magician too.
Oh, are you just like really bad at it?
No, not at all. It's just
Oh, you're good at it?
no. It's she
So
wants
you're
to be a
bad at it.
magician. I'm just a simple farm boy.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I can't really teach you if that's what you're asking. I don't know how to. I barely.
No,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm good. Thank you though. I'm more interested in a simple sword in my hand if I ever did need to protect myself than some no offense, please, but waving my hands and having a small bit of fire come out. If you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could do more than that, but you know that's fair. Swords are really sharp and stuff, so yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna cut to Varix. What are you doing while this is all happening?
You're muted.
I think you're muted.
Alright, fuck it. That's what I'm doing. I'm unmuting my microphone. I'm wondering where my protege has gone. I was going to teach young Stitch all the tricks of what may or may not be a threat.
He's busy.
But he was nicked. So frankly, I'm just staring out into the endless horizon. Bottle of whiskey in hand. The view's nice. I like the peace, like the silence. And while this is happening, I'm training. So I've got 2 guns in my hand. I'm spinning them, reloading, dropping the cartridges out, putting them back in, spin them again, and then knocking one up in the air, switching it to the other hand, pulling the other one out of the air. Nice and easy. A couple of more flick tricks. Fantastic. Sheathe them away. Pull out my rapier, down-handed, nice and simple. Round the back, pick it up, flip it over the top, landing back at the front. You'll see him like making strange gestures like he's fighting nothing, but his eyes are on the horizon.
As you're jabbing, suddenly a blade crosses your own, and you see the city guard who you were originally talking to about the watches, and says, "Care for a spa? Nothing like a good night's spa, eh?"
I'll be honest, I'm still learning the ways of the sword, but it would do me good to have a bit of a training session.
All right. He stands a bit in front of you, kind of shuffles his feet a bit, make sure he's nice and loose, raises his sword and says, "Attack me."
Fair.
For
will,
duels, just a note for duels. You roll. I'll roll a d20. You roll a d20. Whoever gets higher, off the straight d20. I'd say also plus dex mod.
You mean roll an attack? Just roll an attack,
pretty
right?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You see, the thing is, though, is Verix don't fight like no normal person. So what you'll see is he'll feint one way, and then he'll quickly shimmy back the other way. He uses dexterity. He don't use his strength. And then just as just as you've taken your eye off the ball ever so slightly, that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, no. you managed to easily disarm him. You can tell from the way he fights that he fancies himself a bit of a sword fighter, but he's not really had that much training himself. Yeah, you managed to disarm him.
There's an
He kinda
easier way
chuckles
to
and
do
says,
this, lad. Here, pick your sword back up, and I'll sheathe my rapier. I'll pull out my daggers, and I'll put them in a crosspiece like this, and I'll say, right, you never attack straight. 90% of a fight is what it goes on in here, in the mind. To be the perfect fighter, you need to visualise what your opponent will do, visualise what you're going to do, visualise how those two things come together, and turn it to a situation of your advantage. Like this. And as I jab out with my right hand dagger, I'll just bring the left hand dagger to the side of his throat. See? You can't take your eye off the ball. Now, attack.
Alright. Kind of draws his sword and gives a swing.
Nice.
But as he swings, you notice he kind of feigns a bit. As he kind of swings like this, turns it a bit, and swings downward.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. But that's why I've got two daggers.
Oh, I see.
And when in doubt, use a gun. They don't miss. Unless you're shit and can't shoot.
Yeah, we don't have training with firearms that only really used in the upper cities.
Yeah, like I said, sometimes if you can get hold of one, it's just firepower, you know. It's a thing of beauty. It's a pleasure to meet you, though. What's your name, lad?
Oh, name's Jeremy.
Germany?
Jeremy Crossford.
Oh, Jeremy, sorry.
Jer-
Got you.
Jeremy Crossford.
Jeremy. Name's Verix.
Pleasure to meet you.
Keep the watch tonight. Keep it well.
Oh, almost forgot. I was supposed to deliver this to you. He kind of pulls this scroll out of his pocket and hands it to you. Me and the boys drew this up. I believe it's a watch schedule.
I'll take one look at it. Alright?
Yep.
What's that got to do with me, lad? I see.
Just informing you of your places. Yeah, you see that wherever I believe you said you would go first with
Stitch, yeah.
and then after that it's all the like a bunch of names
Bunch
you
of
don't really
twats.
recognize.
Bunch
but
of
you can,
twats, yeah.
It's a bunch of names you don't really know, but you could assume.
Alright,
they're
I've got it.
guard.
See you in an hour and a half. Then your twats can watch. Alright. Don't be surprised if they get woken up by a bump. Anyway.
Right, off to bed then.
Bitch. Before I go to bed, I just want to thank you for indulging William. He was incredibly boring and I didn't want to talk to him, so you've done me a great service tonight.
Yeah, he was pretty boring. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad to help.
Rest well.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna cast light on his weapon.
Whoa.
That's glowing.
Wow. Kind of wave it around. Whoa. It's like, wow. It shines and stuff.
I need my lighter.
I was just about to mention
It
that.
shines and
lighter.
stuff.
Yeah.
Alva's going to sleep,
Got your
and
light.
I'm gonna sleep down here, and after I wake up, the ladder will appear.
Okay, very good. See you in a minute. Right, Stitch.
Yeah.
You see, when you keep watch, you've got to remember three things.
Okay. It's on my notebook.
Potential threats,
Potential threats.
strange happenings,
Strange. Okay, strange.
and what you do with your time.
What do you do with what? My time? Okay.
Yeah. Now you see, the best thing about being on watch is everybody else is fucking silent. You're left to think. And it's important when you think that you do things with your mind, you know? You're one of them magic-y types, right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
for you, I don't know, I know a lot of wizards do a lot of studying.
Well, yeah, I'm familiar with, downtime.
Yeah. But you can never take your eye off the ball. You've got to keep your eye out for the threats. Now, what is a threat? A threat, right, is basically anything that can impinge on the camp. That can be as nonchalant as a squirrel with a mind of its own.
Oh, okay.
Or an army.
Now,
And anything in between.
that's a lot. Okay.
Anything that can take any of our goods. Anything that can cause any pain. Anything that can cause trouble. Anything that can fuck up the road. Anything.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. That's why you can't take your eye off the ball when you're watching. You see that?
What's
See that guy over there taking a piss? Yeah.
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 Some random commoner taking a piss.
That could have been a threat. You've got to remember. You've got to check him. Nah. We don't need to kill him because he's one of us. But we've got to check that he's one of us, right? So we look at him, we go, oh, it's all right, I recognise him. Anyone we don't recognise is a threat. You don't kill a threat when you're on watch because then you're not watching. You wake the others.
That's wow.
So, do you remember those goats that came for the wine?
What? The goat, yeah.
Yeah. Potential threat, wake the others. That way you can't go wrong because you don't have to make the decision. You're watching. They do the thinking, you do the watching.
Oh, okay. So
Nice and easy.
So I keep my eye on the ball. And I watch.
You watch. And if you see anything that could be a threat, what do you do?
Oh, wait. Let me I tell you. Wait, no, I wake
Or
I wake the
anyone.
others.
You wake everyone.
Anyone.
Everyone.
Everybody. All of them.
Do you know what's good at waking people? Big
What?
fucking noises.
Big okay. Big noises.
Yeah, you're probably good at big noises. You're the magic-y type.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big noises are always good. Big noises, bit of light. Great.
Okay, big noise always good. Okay.
Yeah. I had this friend once, had an amazing wand. When he said bang, the wand went boom! And a little flag came out that said boom.
Well, that's wait. Whoa.
It was amazing.
I need that. Wow.
And I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with the rest of this time. Because I don't know where the DM is. And I don't know who's coming.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nah, me neither. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I will scan the horizon.
All right. Okay.
Hey, where did you start learning your magic-y stuff?
Well, that's so I have some friends who, and one of them is like a magic. He's a mage, a magician. Yeah, he does magic, and I became his his assistant or something.
No, I remember you saying that. I'm all meant, how did you know that you had the magic? Not anyone can be a wizard, right? Not anybody can be a magician.
It went, and I was like, that's cool. So I did that.
But you could just do it when you
No.
learned, when you practiced. It
No, I
just
had to.
came to
No,
you.
he showed me the things. And I'll hold up my spell book.
Yeah, but I've read them words and nothing happens.
Yeah, I just, it works.
Natural talent. That's what that is.
Oh, thanks.
Is anything going to happen in this 2-hour watch, TM? Because I'm running out of ideas over here.
While you guys are on watch, you guys nothing really happens.
Good, because I got a 25 perception check.
Yeah.
So I know he was
Yeah,
actually
25%
pissing.
check. You do know that commoner was pissing indeed, and that was in fact a commoner.
He only shaked twice. He was alright.
He's alright. He's not on the
Anyways, so watch passes, nothing much
Okay.
happens.
Hey,
You hear
Stitch.
the howling.
Do you remember what I said about waking someone with a big noise? Yeah, watch this. And I'd like to go up to the guard, who is the next in line to take the watch.
Yeah.
And I'll set fire to his pillow with my tinderbox.
Okay.
And then I'm going to lean over to his other ear and just go, BOOM!
Roll me an intelligence check to see if you can accurately light this fire without burning him.
Oh, easy, easy. Got a tinderbox, innit? 11.
11.
Doesn't take much
That's
intelligence to
fine.
light a pillow, does it?
It's injures him just a tiny bit.
Oh,
He's
good.
like,
Not so bad.
what the?
Your pillow's on fire. It's the only report from that's the only report from the last 2 hours of watch.
He kind of grabs the small water bucket, tosses it on the on his pillows, like, what the bleeding hell happened?
Well, we were watching.
Screaming.
We were watching.
We were watching, and your pillow caught fire. So we woke you up. It's time for your watch. That's all that's happened in the last 2 hours was your pillow caught fire. Imagine that. Just yours. Crazy world.
Right.
Have a good watch, lad. And don't forget, don't take your eye off the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but alright. Yeah, no, he doesn't know shit. He just assumes his pillow randomly set fire.
Good.
I had him roll insight. Yeah. Nope.
Sure,
he,
we'll go.
walks over. Kind of yawns a bit, and yeah, starts his watch. We're just gonna speed run through the other watches because nothing else is happening.
I shall bed down for the night.
A few hours later, Esme, you awake. Esme, hold up.
Who the fuck is Esme?
Alvil, you're awoken by a small shake of the shoulder.
What do you want? I mean, hi.
Sorry to bother you, but
Yeah.
it's your turn on watch.
Sorry, what?
It's your turn on watch, man.
Oh, I read that fucking rotor. I know it didn't have her name on it. We organised it so she didn't have a watch.
Oh shit, never mind then.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
But if he
you didn't
wants
say
to wake her
what
up, we can shoot him.
Oh, I
Okay,
mean,
no, never mind then.
if I'm awake, look, it's fine. Mistakes happen. I'll take the watch.
Okay, sorry, man. It kind of goes back to his bedroll.
Oh, I see the problem. The name on the watch list was Alvin. They got confused. Mistakes happen.
Oh my gosh. I hate being woken up too early. I'm gonna lean against a tree and just cast light.
Alright. You just watch around for a little bit, kind of nodding off occasionally, but keeping yourself awake at some points. But yeah, nothing really happens, thankfully. And yeah, you'll all awaken the next morning to a successful night watch.
It's time for the road.
I hear.
Here. Where's that? Where's Alvil? Alvil!
You look over and see her completely passed out on next to a tree.
Alvil.
Should we be loud? No, we gotta be
Hey, no, don't be loud to her. She,
loud. Loud is always good.
she's got the powerful light thing. And then
So loud is not.
we'll wake her. Loud is always good when it's an emergency. It's not good when you want a cup of tea.
Oh, that's important.
Alvil. Alvil.
Mm.
You fell asleep
What?
on watch, love. It's morning.
No, I decided to watch with my senses.
Ah,
instead of my
breathing
eyes.
in the night. That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you mentioned tea last night. Morning is the time for tea in my world.
Ferrix,
Yeah.
you know yesterday,
Yeah.
did I dream that a guard was screaming because his pillow was on fire?
Yeah, we were keeping watch. His pillow caught fire.
So you're the reason someone woke me up in the middle of the night.
Well, he's the reason. I didn't tell him to scream.
I was woken twice.
Yeah, the other one was definitely not me. It said Alvin on the watch list. They woke Alvil. I've had a go at him. It won't happen again.
Look, just because I've got like this angelic demeanor, it doesn't mean I don't have to put in the effort, okay?
Of course.
This
A woman
gift
needs her beauty sleep. I know that.
doesn't come off the heavens or off my deity. I need my sleep.
I know. I once woke my wife up one morning to show
You
her a
have a
beautiful
wife?
sunrise. I did. The following day, middle of the fucking night, she pulled out all my nose hairs.
What?
And she waxed my ears. I never woke her up again.
At least you were clean, I guess.
Have you any idea what it's like to be a cat with no hair in their nose?
No.
We can smell fucking everything. It's horrible.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very nice.
She also once tied my tail round my neck. I woke up in the morning, I didn't know whether I was coming or going. But anyway, Alvil, tea, yeah. Shall I make you some tea? You show me the herbs, I'll stick them in the water.
Get something like purple? Yeah, purple would be nice.
Purple, like lavender.
Yeah.
I know the herbs. I'll get on that.
You go over to the medical tent. You see like a bunch of like random jars. There's like a bunch of jars.
I've got
and,
phenomenal
3
knowledge of
them are
herbs.
purple.
I've got a phenomenal
3
knowledge
of
of
them
herbs.
are purple.
Yeah, but I'm also incredibly proficient with poisons. I understand my fucking herbs. I've been picking them
Make a
since I was a
nature check at
kid.
advantage, then.
I will make my nature check, and I will tell you
Advantage.
that is a fucking 9 and a
Not
20.
Yeah, you find the herbs. No
I told you I
problem.
know my
Okay.
fucking herbs.
You were like looking at 2 jars, like, is this one? Is this one? This one looks a little bit more edible. All right, let's go.
And I will make 2 cups of tea. And I will take one over to Alville and just wave it gently under his nose. Her nose, sorry.
Snag it.
He didn't have a gender
pot from
change.
Hector. Yeah. You snag a pot from Hector's little area. Go over, make the tea, and go and kind of wave it under.
I find the best cup I can get. Wave it under Alville's nose. Here. Lavender tea, love.
You drink it and feel a little better. If you had any form of exhaustion, which I'm assuming you're not, and this is pure RP, but you're cleansed of that now.
One might say you feel fucking fantastic. Then I'll go over to Stitch. Here. Do you drink tea?
I don't. I never have.
Well, try it. It's one of Alville's brews. It's good for you. Keeps you awake, makes you feel a bit good.
I like being awake.
Good. Yeah. And then I'll go back to the pot and I'll fill up my little flask. Not my whiskey flask, the other one.
Alright.
Not bad, Verix. Not bad.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Sure, what do you want to do?
Be guided.
Can I try to wake myself up with like a medicine check and like meditation or something?
You got tea. You're already awake.
The lavender
So I
tea.
needed.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, feel free. Make a medicine check, I guess.
That is an impressive medicine check for waking up.
I guess
That's
uh,
like 23.
Yeah, no, you're awake and very much. Oh, yeah, you're very much awake. And yeah, you hear some stirring, and people are starting to get up now. You see one of the first up is Hector, kind of stretches a bit and kind of goes and wakes up one of a young woman who you remember his name is Esme, and they start getting breakfast together.
Oh, fucking eggs again, isn't it?
Actually, it is in fact eggs.
I don't like it.
It's a bit of quail egg. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong place.
Oh, I wish
Chicken
I had
eggs
me bow.
and soft cheese.
I miss my bow. Used to take it out hunting, get proper meat for the morning.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
got-
really eat egg either.
I've got to pick one of those up when we next get to town.
Is there a vegan option?
He kind of looks at you and says,
Just take the yolks out of the eggs.
He kind of looks at it and says, "We got some oatmeal.
I love oats.
All right, I'll fix you a bowl then." He kind of fixes you a bowl and hands it to you.
You
Very
know, like,
tasty, actually.
once you like came from an egg, it's hard to eat them. You know.
Very tasty.
It's actually not that bad. It could be better if it had it more. Like, yeah,
Is
no,
it-
This is like I know it could be better. It could be
Is it
better.
human oatmeal?
Is it what?
Is it human-made oatmeal? Like, is it made from human stuff?
It's made from human oats.
Human oats? As opposed to what oats?
Dwarf.
Orphan
Oh.
oats? Made with whiskey?
Yeah, dwarven oats are a bit more thicker.
Yeah.
This one's a bit more runny.
Lovely soup.
Sorry, man. If I had more ingredients and more stuff to work with, I could fix us up some truck for breakfast, but we'll have to wait till we get to Neverwallow.
It's
Alvil.
great.
When we
Never
get to
change.
Neverwallow, we're buying some breakfast supplies.
Mm-hmm.
You and
A
me
lot
both,
of them.
man.
I bet you Stitch will make a great cook.
You want to cook, little man?
Oh, well, I don't want to, but I'm good at it.
Oh, well. If you're interested, kitchen's always open. I've
Like,
lost a few workers, so if you're interested,
consider closing
always
it? I don't-
hiring.
No, just tell him you can't cook. Just cook for
Oh, I
us.
can't.
We'll cook
I
together.
can't. Oh, I can't cook. We'll cook together.
Yeah.
No,
we'll work it out. Don't
We'll
worry.
work. I can't cook.
I've just got this image of him just repeating every word out loud. It's like nothing's making any sense to this guy. But yeah, we don't want to cook for the camp. We just want to cook for ourselves.
Okay. Yep. So, yeah, you guys get on after a less than great breakfast. You manage to get yourselves onto the road and head on off towards Neverwallow. Eventually, the road kind of goes from some more dirt-ish to a bit more of it's a bit more cobblestoney, but looks like it hasn't really been kept up a lot. But you're entering civilization. You can already tell that. Also, but on your way, you kind of pass by. You're kind of in a forest. You pass by. In fact, they can pass by. You see a man sitting next to the road, seeing a pile of blood and a pool of blood, an arrow sticking out of his shoulder. He's kind of slumped.
That doesn't look good.
Alvil, we've
You
got
also
injured.
You also notice there's a bunch of careening cart tracks leading off towards the north, or not north, south.
I'll check for danger. You see if he's still alive, yeah?
Okay, I'll go talk to the dead guy.
Is he dead?
I don't know. Hello?
Go over.
Dead guy.
He kind of starts and goes, "What the hell? Where am I? What's going
You're
on?" He's wearing very fine clothing, by the way.
Hello. You're on the road.
Oh, god damn it! That wasn't a dream.
For dream?
Sorry to bother you. I believe I've been shot. Yes, I've been shot.
You've been shot, yes.
My cart. Where's my cart?
I'm in the process of looking for it.
Alright, yeah, you go up the road a bit, and you find a cart that's been run into a tree. You look a bit, and it doesn't seem that bad. It could be easily fixed.
What's it got on it?
Take a few. You look in the back actually, and
It's an whole 18 of investigation.
You do not really need to roll investigation for this. It's pretty easy to find.
I want it
There
all.
is. There is. Oh jeez. There are about 20 chests. All of them seeming to be very Oh. We'll cut back to the other group and we'll describe this. But yeah, he kind of like, where's my cart? I got shot from some unknown location. I got shot in the shoulder and I fell off my cart. I think I passed out or something.
Sorry.
Can I smell his breath?
Oh, what was that?
Can I smell his breath?
Yeah, you smell cheese, I guess.
So you're not drunk?
No. I wasn't drinking at that time. Too early in the morning.
Well, he did get shot. Some arrows.
Are you in pain?
I got shot in the shoulder. Well, I think that's the answer to that. Yes, I'm in pain.
Well, some of us can handle pain better than the others, so it's always better to ask, isn't it?
That's
I'm gonna grab his shoulder, and
what are you?
use healing hands.
Okay. You kind of also pull out the arrow a bit, like carefully, and you see the wound kind of close up. You kind of. It's all better. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Like magic.
Terribly sorry. Could I ask a favor? Could you get my cart and get me a gold chest that's inside? Anything else is just grab the gold chest and bring
It's
it to
gold?
me.
A chest made of gold?
I'm back, by the way.
Yes.
Did I
gold
find the
chest.
golden
Yeah,
chest?
I see, Eleanor. One moment. Yes, you actually see there's 20 chests, all wooden and basic, but you see one on top of the pile that is a large gold chest.
Hitch, do you want to tell Verix I'll stay with. What's your name, sir?
Name's Castidian.
Hmm.
Castidian Greenwater.
Okay, I'll go let him know. Bye.
Alright.
I'll go run off to tell Varix what we're looking for, if I can
Alright.
find him.
Oh yeah, you find him and you find the cart.
Did I see the golden chest before you got there?
Yeah.
What's in the golden chest?
Do you want to try and open it?
Yeah.
Is it true?
Pardon me while I get something up.
What's blue now? Holy
That's a 27 to unlock it.
Good to know. Thank you. Yeah, you go to try and open it, but it's there's a small latch, and you open it, and you start to open it, and this thing can load.
Click.
Give
clack,
it a moment.
Boom.
Yeah, as you're kind of opening it, Alvil kind of runs up. Here we go. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
All right. You take. Let's see. Actually, no, that's a bit too high. You take 10 piercing damage
That's
as the chest lid opens. As you're trying to open it, it opens wider than you thought. Like, wait, why is it doing that? And suddenly it like grabs your hand and chomps down. And you're like, ah.
Did I see any treasure inside?
You saw a large purple tongue.
Ah. What's the rest of the chest?
It's on your hand and continually biting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a mimic.
No, I got that much. I'll shoot it in the face.
All right, you pull your gun and bang.
Pretty much.
How much damage do you do? How much? What's your hit and how much damage?
21 to hit, 10 damage.
10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of lets go. It's kind of
Good.
like still looking at you. Like,
Damn, boy!
and kind
Dan!
of goes
The fuck you doing?
snap, snap,
You're meant to be a chest.
snap.
Get back to being a chest.
You continue to hear snap, 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 snap as its jaws kind of close down.
How good at jumping is it?
You don't know.
No, marvellous. Alright. I'm assuming it's on the floor at the moment, right?
Yes, it is
Alright.
on the floor.
Fuck it. I'll climb on the cart. What's in the rest of the chests?
You climb on the yeah. Well, you come up to just see this chest kind of like.
Oh, Alvil! Hello, mate. Watch out. It's not a chest. It's a bitey thing.
What?
Not Alvil, sorry. Not Alvil, sorry. Stitch. My bad. Yeah, Stitch.
Isn't
Is...
Alvo the one who came over?
No, he sent Stitch to me.
Oh,
From
Stitch. Yeah, Stitch. You see a strange chest with teeth trying to like jump or attempting to.
Oh. Okay. Varix, are you over here? No.
Yeah. Just watch out for the chest that's munching.
Oh,
It's hungry.
It's munchy. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
Just keep out its
Did
way.
you see? Oh, it is golden. Okay.
It's old chest.
That dead guy. He's not dead. He wants that.
Oh, that's alright. Alright,
You wanna,
I'm just checking that everything's alright, you know what I mean?
Okay. Cool.
You go over. Oh, sorry. But you do. Sorry, you do find a chest. Obviously, you pick up a chest. It does have a lock on it. It's like one of those slider locks.
Not a problem.
Like you know it's a deadbolt basically.
I'll open it.
You open it and you find a large sum of gold.
Fantastic. I'd like to skim. I don't want to take the lot. Just nick a few. Maybe. I don't know. How much do I reckon is in there?
Probably about 100.
I'll take about
By your
20.
guess. All right, you kind of get a small handful. As soon as you pick it up and kind of bring it out, you kind of close your hands around it, and you just close on your own hand. I'm like, wait, what the? And you look in, there's nothing in there.
Stitch, any luck with that chest?
Oh, I'm working on it. So
Do you want,
All
do you
right,
want to try
this-
and open another chest?
This guy's taking a piss. Maybe he'll pay us for doing him a favour instead. Alright. Stitch, how's your magic feeling today? How's your magicianing?
Oh, I'm ready.
Very good. I don't suppose you got anything that might calm that thing down.
Like, are we trying to kill it? Do we get to kill it?
I mean, I'd like to kill it, but I don't want to set it on fire.
Okay, I can do that.
Fantastic. Go for it, lad.
Make an investigation check.
I mean, I'm assuming it's him, not me.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
sorry. Stitch, make an investigation check as you're looking at this thing.
I'm investigating.
How investigating are you?
Oh, there's a dog.
You found a dog in the chest? Are you sure?
Oh yes, a random dog jumps out of the chest and gnomes on the hand.
The wild world.
It's a 17 of investigation, Evan.
A 17? Okay, yeah. You definitely spot something. You spot a word written on the back in what appears to be Elvish.
Does it say
Speak
kick
Elvish.
me?
Right,
No,
speak
it doesn't say
Elvish?
kick me. Yep. It's on like
Where
the
do I-
lid, but it's like in a spot where you didn't really look.
Okay. Where do I? Oh, I do not.
Okay, you have no fucking clue what it says.
Go on,
It's got words on it.
smack it.
Can I open it?
It's
It bites.
It does.
It's literally a mimic that's kind of trying to jump up and try and
Oh,
get.
I'm aware that it's a mimic.
Barracks. Yes. Well, you're not. You don't know what it is. But you just know it's.
No, he's aware it's a mimic. Stitch ain't got a fucking clue, love.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Just smack it. Smack it hard.
Okay. I'll hit it with a. Hit it with a magic missile.
All right. How much damage?
Missile. All right. I clicked it.
That's burning hands.
Is it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I've revealed
Sure,
myself.
burn the fucker. I don't care.
I was told specifically not to. There are 3
It
damage.
is gold, so.
No,
Wait, I get
yeah, you rolled it
4.
3 times.
cool. It's not like I played a wizard before or something.
They're good.
Magic missile are broken, mate.
You just roll through the.
11 ignorable damage. No, you have to roll each one individually because otherwise you don't get your plus modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking spanking it.
All right. How much damage do you choose all this together?
I did a couple damage.
Okay.
11.
11. Thank you.
Thanks for the math.
Nice damage.
Like that? Did like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, no, it did not like that. It kind of turns.
Did
like
it stick its tongue out?
No. Yeah, it did stick its tongue out.
Marvellous.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to stick a dagger through its tongue.
Roll to hit.
This is me sneaking up behind it. Yeah.
You
So bonus
still-
action hide first.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Still rolled hit.
Oh, fuck. Am I flanking?
I'll say technically. Yes,
I mean, I
'cause
sneaked
it
up on him,
focuses-
right?
no,
So I got 21 stealth
yeah,
check.
I'd say 21. Yeah, no, you're definitely
24 to it.
24 damage.
No, 24 to it.
Oh, I was like 24 damage. Stop! What fucking dagger do you have?
Yeah, so 24 to hit.
Okay, yeah.
Can I get it in the tongue?
24. Yeah, no, you get it in the tongue. How much damage?
Fantastic. Yeah, that is 17.
17, not bad.
It's a sneak attack.
It
But
really. Oh.
all I really wanted to do was pin its tongue to the floor.
Okay, you managed to pin its tongue to the floor.
Fantastic. Right.
Its movement is now pretty much
0.
crowds by.
Yeah,
It's just
fuck
now
it.
10.
It's just stuck.
10 because it has a long tongue.
Right, listen here, Chest. You're going back to your owner whether you like it or not. So stay. And then I'm just going to yell out, Alville! We've got a live chest out here!
Wonderful! I've always wanted one of those.
Do you speak Elvish?
Sir, 1 second.
Sir, I must read my character sheet.
No. Sir Custodian,
Yes.
do you
What's
speak
going on?
Elvish?
Yes.
What do you
Wait.
need, Ferrex?
Chest's got writing on the back of it. Think it might stop it from biting us.
So what does the...
Wait.
On the back of your chest, what does it say?
What does the chest say?
It says melon.
It says melon!
It's
Melon!
melon.
Oh, Gandalf taught me this one.
Melon. Say melon!
I believe
Melon!
it's Elvish for friend. As you yell it out, it suddenly just stops, shakes a bit, and the tongue kind of pulls itself free of the dagger with a bit of a squeak, and it retracts back into the chest, and it shuts.
Did my dagger go in the chest?
Nope, it's still there. Just
Oh,
ripped the
good.
tongue off.
I'll pick up my dagger and pick up the
If the
chest.
dagger's like this, it ripped off like that.
Oh, okay. It worked. We're coming.
Do we open it again?
Nah,
Yeah, you open it again, and it
I said, should we?
goes.
nah, I don't think so.
Oh,
Look, and I'll show it. I'll show it my arm. I'll show Stitch my arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Ow.
advise her
Yeah,
getting
nice.
too up close and personal with it.
You can carry it if you want. Just
Yeah,
throw it.
I'll carry it. I'll take
Okay.
it into Alvil's tent.
pick it up. Alright, you pick it up.
Which one of you twats left this on a cart?
You guys are on the road, by the way, so it's not really on a cart. It's more like just kind of tending to him on the side of the road. But you bring him the cart, you bring him the chest, and he says, "Oh, thank God, it's not armed."
What do you mean it's not fucking armed? It's really fucking armed. It's armed, teethed, and fucking tongued, mate. Honestly, I picked it up and my fingers slipped. I caught the latch and the fucker bit me.
Oh,
And all I needed to do was tell it was a fucking melon.
Someone
Melon,
wasn't minding
it's
their
Elvish for
business.
friends, I believe. I don't know who really ordered it, but it's going to.
It's not a
going
fucking
to
friend.
Miss Town.
I tell you what, if it ain't fucking careful, it's going to fucking hell. Anyway, have your fucking chest. The cunt bit me.
Kind of tosses it to him, kind of catches it, and says, "I do apologize. I should have mentioned it, but it slipped my mind."
It slipped your mind that your chest bites people. Mate,
Yeah, in
mate, your
conversation,
mind
yeah,
must be
how this-
real slippery.
He
Ferrex,
kind of tosses you a
Go on.
a small pouch. If you want to open it, you find 10 very fine gemstones.
Oh.
All right, worth the bite. I'll give you that. Here, Stitch.
Hmm? Oh.
Grab them. Don't eat them.
Oh. Oh.
Alvil. Do you know what? I'll be all right.
yeah, I can't help but feel if you had minded your own business, you wouldn't have those.
Anon
So
donated
let's
10
let
pounds.
them mind their own business and heal themselves.
This encounter was specifically designed for you. You realize that, don't you?
Oh, well. Never mind, eh? I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the
We'll do
dono,
if
by
it
the way.
comes to it.
I really appreciate that. Whoever did, I really appreciate it. Regardless, nah, don't worry about eating me. But I think I might take a bit of a lie down and a bit of whiskey.
You won't die.
No, but I do need a nap. Look at my fur; it's fucked.
Oh, it'll grow back.
Yeah.
Nah, it's mangled. Look, it's growing inwards. I've got an ingrown. I can't even reach that bit. Fuck.
Probably should do that. Might
Can
be
I-
bad for the.
No, it's good. It's good. It's we've got healing balms in our tongue, you know.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
No, not everyone. Just us tabaxi. We've got
I don't-
the
oh,
anti-germ saliva. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna fall flat on my face on top of my horse like starfish, head down, and I'm gonna take a nap whether the horse walks or not. If
Alright.
you would permit that.
Yeah, totally. I
Fantastic.
kind of slump against the horse a bit and you just go kind of fall asleep with the subtle rocking of the horse. Yeah, the merchant, injured merchant who you encountered, a Castidian kind of stands up, kind of goes over and surveys the damage to his cart. Says, "No, it's not that bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse." Kind of gets it out and kind of brings out a few wooden a few wooden beams and a bit of tools and says, "Well, I must take some time to fix this. I wish you the best of luck on your journeys."
Why not travel with us?
Oh, no, I'm afraid this will take some time, and I don't want to have you guys lag behind.
Oh, are you sure?
Don't worry about it. Perhaps
No,
we'll run
no.
into each other in Mistown.
I
I presume
mean,
you're heading there.
are you sure it will take some time?
Yes, it should take about an hour.
I'll start casting mending around the cart.
Alright, he kind of like, what the, oh my god, it's fixing itself. And, yeah, it...
Like
you see
magic.
The beams kind of, repair themselves. The hitch uncracks itself, and yeah. After about, like, 10 minutes or so, give or take 20, the cart's completely fixed. He kind of gathers up his horses which are nearby, kind of says, "Thank you, ma'am, and, yes, if you don't mind, I might accompany you."
What a coincidence. Would you mind getting my friend on the cart?
"Oh, not at all." And he, yeah, I presume you wanna load, Varix into the cart?
Be careful, he is fragile material.
Right. Well, I've dealt with those in the past, ma'am. No, don't you worry. Yeah,
No,
he lays it.
I mean, if you wait in my Yeah, that.
He's tired.
Well, alright. He kind
I
of
wouldn't
like...
normally hear Eric's meow, but if he wakes up, all of a sudden, sometimes that's his instantaneous reaction.
Alright. He kind of grabs the, kind of like backs up the cart, kind of carefully puts Varix into the back. Yes, Stitch.
Castidian, did you have any more of these gems? They're really pretty. More?
Terribly sorry, mate, but afraid that's all there is. At least in those gems. If you're interested, I think there's a... I believe there's a dwarf in the Jotunheim district in Misthelm. I think he sells gems.
Is he telling me the truth?
Roll insight. 14? Yeah, you can determine he's probably telling the truth.
Okay, he's being legit. He just doesn't want to give me his gems.
I mean, those gems are each worth 50 gold, so.
Oh, cool.
And they're about...
Okay, well, I had to ask.
10, let me add. There's 10 gems, each about 50 gold. Yep. Cool. And, yeah. Journey continues onwards.
Can I sit with
And,
Castidian in the cart?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna gently put my alms box on my lap, and I'm gonna open it and say, "You know, a lot of the spells I cast are due to Baronar Truesilver. She's a dwarven goddess. It represents kindness, and I can't help but feel that someone in your position could make a donation to her worship."
Oh, make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
I just want to point out that our party decided to make a vegan out of a giant and friends, but as soon as we were offered a merchant, we tried to steal from him and get him to donate to our god. An interesting and wavering form of morals we've got over here.
12.
12? He says, like, I guess a few coins couldn't hurt. He kind of pulls out 5 gold, puts in the alms box, and says, "Hope your goddess likes it."
Thank you.
of,
May
course.
Baronar's kindness guide you.
And you as well, I suppose. Kind of grins and kind of says, "Now, off we go!" And he kind of, yeah, and he gets up the horses and a bit of a trot and walks behind, he starts riding behind the group. Yeah. After a few hours travel, you see a tall stone gate, a large stone wall surrounding a what you could assume is a very beautiful town. You can't see it from here, but what you saw from when you're riding in is probably looks pretty fucking cool. Yeah. There's also a large gate, and above the gate is a crest. It's a crest of a some form of bird with a 8-pointed star above it. Its wings are spread out kind of like in this formation. Yeah. For those of you who are wondering, this is the crest of Hosh. And, yeah. Everyone stops outside the gate, and, a rope is suddenly thrown from the fortifications, and a dwarf jumps over the wall, grabbing onto the rope, and slides his way down. He lands in front of the cart, the caravan, and says, "Hey, hello there, mateys. How may I be of aid to you?"
Hi. Where
Yeah,
does
what?
coming?
I hear visitors, merchants. Oh, you're looking for war? He
Did I
kind of
see
cracks
a
his
high-tech
knuckles,
jet?
and above you, you
At
see
high-tech
a
jet
few
Elena 1,
large
Heather,
metal
R,
tubes
R, R,
being
R.
kind of pointed at you all. You can all assume these are cannons.
We're fleeing from war, actually.
Ah, refugees, eh? And that counts as visitors. Well, you will need to pay the gate fee to get in, but beyond that, you're free to enter.
I'm gonna speak to him in Dwarvish and say,
All right.
"Hey, lassie, you couldn't possibly be charging these people to get into town. I mean, after all, the refugees, ain't them?"
Aye, that's be true, lass, but, I mean, you got to find some way to make a profit, am I right?
Ah, come on, I mean, after all, these people got nothing. You can't just charge them to barge into town like that. What would Baronar say?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna guidance myself again. That is a 13.
13. He kind of mutters himself and says, I mean, they are refugees, so... You know what? Thank you for your payment! In you go! And he kind of grabs up the, he kind of grabs the, rope and kind of says, "Welcome to another wallow!" And he kind of tugs it. Nothing happens. Kind of looks up and tugs it twice. It's like, "Oi, cockhead! I said this is the signal to raise it!" And you hear someone yell back, "Sorry!" And he starts ascending as the rope is raised up.
Are we
Hey,
there?
lad, thanks for letting us in. And I'm gonna go back to common. Thank you so much.
Are we there?
Yeah.
Oh,
You suddenly see from the other side the dwarf jumping again with the rope, but this time with a different rope. And the gate start to raise. Yeah, kind of gives you a bow, and yeah, you guys enter. And yeah, welcome to another wallow.
yeah, dwarf.
Aye?
Where's the nearest tavern, and where can I buy myself a bow?
Bo, you might want to check out the shopping district. There's surely someone there who sells something. If you're in the market for a drink, you'll come to the right mate. There's the Happy Dragon over there. He starts pointing on a map. There's like the Happy Dragon. There's the Fiery Cup, the Green Dragon, and the Lion's Castle. But he does warn. He does say, if you're going for the Lion's Castle, though, you got to be adventurous. Believe me, I tried. It didn't end well. Kind of rubs his shoulder.
Happy Dragon. Sounds good to me.
It serves good drinks, and the bartender is a fiery one. Watch your step. Tugs the rope a bit, and this time the rope ascends quickly. And yeah.
I'd like to
Where do
go.
you guys wanna head
I'd like to go and find the mayor in our train.
All right. Yep. You go to find the mayor. He's sitting in his cart with his daughter, and he kind of looks over and says, yes, can I help you?
How you doing?
Quite well. A bit tired, could use some rest and a proper bed.
You're not the only one. But, well, I know we said we'd get you to Miss Elm, and we will. But, in my experience, you might want to spread out the refugees. Maybe some of your less fighting folk. Maybe just some people who don't want to keep going. Maybe drop a few off here. Just a thought.
I might just check around, see if there's enough room for them. And as he says that, a bird kind of flutters down. It's a raven. Kind of lands on his arm, and he says, a response to the message I sent. And he kind of takes it and opens it. Kind of reads through it, and you see the more he reads through it, the more angrier his face gets. And he kind of curses. Damn it all! He kind of throws it onto the ground and kind of says, well, I must address the people, if you'll do excuse me. He kind of goes to a spot and kind of says, people of Greenhill, I have some good news and some bad news. Good news is, Miss Tom's accepted our petition, and we will be able to be settled there. Bad news is, it's in the Sylvaneth Forest. And you hear a few grumbles, and one of them says, you can hear one of them yell, do they want us dead? And, you guys would know, Sylvaneth Forest is very well renowned for being a large forest on the western kind of side of Hosh. Is well renowned for the fact that several people who go in, not a lot of them are going to come back out again. Traveling through it is treacherous but rewarding, as it's the quickest way to some places around that area. Yes.
Mr. Mayor, I can't help but think that the terms of our contract might have changed.
What have you
We said
advanced?
to Miss Elm.
Yes.
Now, I understand that Miss Telman said they'll house all your people in the Sylvaneth Forest, but that's where I come from. It ain't a place for the meek and the feeble.
Why not?
You can't tell me that Neverwallow nor Miss Telm will notice a few here and there. Look at the size of the place. Leave the worst behind.
From what I hear, they've already taken enough refugees as it is.
Fuck them. You leave old people in their town, they ain't gonna leave them out in the streets. Worst comes to worst, we'll speak to some of these people here. And have you tried to petition Neverwallow for some space?
I have not,
I can
but
help.
I think.
Thank
you, but
I've got a friend who's very good at petitioning. We'll have a word. But
I thank you.
I also want to thank you for paying for our room and our drinks and meal tonight. Much appreciated.
Of course, and I think our journey with you is at an end. So, I believe this is the payment we agreed on, 1,000 per person. And he kind of hands you several bags and says, "We should be able to make our way to Mistown without any disturbances. From what I hear, these lands have been properly cleaned out of any threats."
Well, regardless, we will get to Mistelm eventually. If you're still there when we get there, maybe we'll think about this journey to the forest. Sylvaneth Forest, sorry.
Possibly. We'll see if there's any way we could possibly.
And when you get there, the Tabaxi people, very welcoming folk. They're not numerous, nor do they have towns and cities like you people, but they know the forest. If you need assistance, you should ask there.
We'll make sure to watch out for them. Anyways, if you do excuse me, I believe my daughter has a question for you, and I must go and check in with seeing who is the leader of this fine area, and see if I can petition a few people to stay here. Excuse me, and he kind of walks off.
Cool.
You see his daughter kind of come up and kind of walk up, hands behind her back. It's kind of doing a hop skip, kind of walks over. So, Is anyone from here?
Well, not from here.
I couldn't hear you over the sound of all this gold. Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah,
Reminds
father is
me
quite
of home.
generous. That was from his private source, from what I understand. But all's well that ends well. We're here and safe, and that's all that matters. If, I
Yeah,
does anyone
lass,
know?
don't give up your dreams. Not even for your father.
Right. Right. She kind of brightly smiles, and a woman comes up to her from the caravan. A tall elven-looking woman with a pair of spectacles and kind of dark hair. She wears she wears a form of robes, which you could assume are kind of scholarly in some way. She kind of says, "Come on, Amelia. We should go check out and see if they have a magic school here. Oh, that would be amazing. Maybe even a library." And she kind of starts leading them off.
Amelia?
And,
This is something that I learned when I was very little. But if you want to make lights appear, the way I do it, I think of a really happy memory, and then I turn it into light on the tip of my fingers. Like, I drain it from the top of my head into my arms and then onto my fingertips. Like this. And I'll cast light.
all right, she's gonna kind of like look at it and it's like, whoa. She kind of looks at her hand and just kind of looks in deep thought, and then suddenly a small spark kind of emits from her hand. Then it promptly catches fire. Whoa, fire! And you could assume is like her teacher's like, oh, here, let me. She kind of like takes like a small cloth from nearby and starts kind of trying to pat it out. And yeah, she kind of
Good job.
the instructor kind of smiles at you and says, "She does need a bit more training, but thank you for the instruction." Kind of nods and walks off with Amelia. Anyways,
I think I made a terrible mistake by teaching that little girl necromancy. I mean, pyromancy.
I mean, you tried to teach her how to cast light. She cast firebolt.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a very a wise thing to do in terms of the future of the world.
I think her being able to defend herself might come in handy long term. She's a good lass. She'll work it out.
So I did something good.
So, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Suddenly Hector approaches you.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
what does Hector want?
He kind of looks up and says, "Well, there. Sorry for the intrusion. Would you possibly be looking for residents?"
Residents?
I'm aware that we're all new to this town. Yes. I plan on hitting up someone. If you're interested, I'm sure he has rooms to spare.
Maybe tomorrow morning, but tonight, I want me a tavern.
Well, he does own a tavern.
Oh. What kind of tavern? A bustling one?
From what I hear, it's quite quiet, sadly. Not a
Well,
lot of business.
Alvila will thank you. She needs a good night's sleep. Yeah, come on then.
You know, I'm actually from around this area.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Not from, like, this town. Not big city, but... Like, the outskirts, there's, I think, somewhere around the area. DM, correct me if I'm wrong. Somewhere around the area, there's some
Yeah, you did.
little dwarven settlements, and I used to live
Oh, wait,
there.
fuck. No, wait, wrong place. Shit. No, actually, you are not from this area. You're farther north. Your settlement's more in the ramparts.
I've been in this area before.
Yeah, you've been in
recognize
this
it.
area before.
Recognize it.
Yeah.
Oh, don't know I've done that. Okay,
Anyways.
sorted. Well.
Leads you along to a bit more of a... If you guys want to follow, he's going to lead you to the place.
Yeah.
We shall follow.
Alright. You guys follow him. He leads you to this town is very nice. It's got a very cottagecore esque aesthetic to it, but eventually he reaches a small, a very small building, and kind of goes up, takes a small key from his pocket, kind of winks you all, and goes and unlocks it and opens it. And as you look at it, and you see there is a small sign above it that says the Emerald Unicorn. He kind of says, "Come on in." And yeah, it's a
We do
sort of
so.
a rundown place, but oh yeah, also Esmeralda followed him, so she's with you as well, and she's like kind of goes, "Oh dear, it's so messy here. Could you not have cleaned it up on your way out? I was in a bit of a hurry, so I hope you understand." And he kind of turns around and kind of leans against the bar and says, "Well, if you couldn't already figured it out, I used to work here. In fact, I used to own it.
Nice.
It's been
Bartender,
my first business, well, the other one before it dried up. Yes?
let's not talk with dry mouths.
Huh. True, and all right. Let me see if the wine's still good. Perhaps even some of the ale." Kind of goes into the back, and Esme starts kind of going around and getting some tables ready for like. Nice sneeze. Anyways, starts getting some tables ready for visitors, and yeah, a few minutes later, comes back with a keg and a few bottles. Says, "Ah yes, I found a barrel. I need to get some shipments in, but yes, I've got a barrel and I've got a few bottles of wine. There's a few clean glasses if you're interested."
Yeah, sounds good.
Is it dwarven?
Let me check. And he kind of checks the back and says, "Oh, what do you know? It actually is. Must be why it kept so long." Kind of pours a reddish brown frothy liquid into the cups. This is the ale.
I have my own cup here, and I'll hand him the dolphin glass.
All right, you hand him the glass. Says, kind of pours it in, hands you it. Says, "Just like that. What will you have, sir? I believe you said your name is Verix."
You said whiskey and you said ale. No, you said wine and you said ale. But you didn't mention any spirits.
Let me see what I have behind the bar. He kind of looks down the bar and kind of looks around. Let me roll a d100 to see if he has any form of spirits.
As you're putting your order in, Alvil's already finished 2 bottles of the wine.
2 bottles?
Wow. I've never
The
had
wine,
that before.
and that was Elvish.
Oh, the wine.
Yeah, no, the
ale was dwarven.
She's finished 2 bottles of the ale.
Fantastic. I've just got this image of like the tap on the keg being open, and Alva's just lying underneath it, like playing doctor's surgery, dentist surgery.
Like a hamster, like a hamster.
Exactly. How are we doing for spirits?
Yeah, he comes up and he's up with a dusty bottle. Says, "It's a bit old, but I believe this is whiskey."
Old is good when whiskey's concerned. Fantastic.
Right. Kind of slides it over.
And as we sorry, go on.
Drinks are free on the house. Drinks are free on the house for the first night. Next night, I will have to charge you though.
Brilliant. And on that note, we will take a short break while we are drinking the night away. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are here, and we are going sleeping. Actually, we were going to go shopping, but we need to go sleeping first. It's fair to say that right now, Stitch and I are sitting at the table, and Alvil is somewhere underneath it.
Around that. It's like 2 in the afternoon, by the way.
Hey, little man, go light on the alcohol. It bases it on your body size.
You can see he hasn't touched it. I've
Probably for the
never
best.
I've never actually tried any. I don't know.
Try a mouthful. If you're right with a mouthful, just don't do that.
I was told it was poison. I'll try it.
Nah, it's not poison. You've watched me drink it every night. It's not poison. Yeah.
It's great.
It doesn't. Did it expire? It tastes a little weird.
It's meant to.
Oh,
Don't
that's.
worry.
Okay.
Well, the most important thing, Alvil, can you still put your left foot in front of your right?
Which one's my foot? This one or that one?
Roll a con check.
holds one, guys. As I do this, she's gonna have another drink.
Of course she is.
Do that disadvantage then.
You better fail this.
I hope I don't. 'Cause it's gonna be way funnier. So that's an 18 or a 3, a 5. Well,
Alville!
No, you're drunk.
We're going to the shops. Do you want anything?
give me more alcohol.
You just gotta slow him forward and pass out.
I'll turn to the bartender. Or the it's Hector, right? It's still Hector.
It's Hector, yeah.
Hector, if you've got a nice room, dunk her in it. We're gonna go down to the shops. Which way's the shopping markets? Is that what he said? Shopping streets, shopping markets, high street. One of them things.
Yeah, it's a market. He like gives you directions. You just basically go from there's like the bar, go this way, this way, this way, and this way, and boom, you're at the market.
That way.
I'll turn to Stitch. Is it me or did he just point up?
He went everywhere.
He gave you directions towards that.
Yeah, but he pointed up. I'm not great at up. I'm good at forwards, backwards, right, and left, but up. That one's a challenge. He's got boots. You can't go nowhere.
You take a right. Then
You
you
passed
continue
out.
on that right. Then you take another right. And then
Right.
you go straight forwards and you're
A right and an up and a right and a forward and a backward and a right and a right. Got it. Right. Stitch, let's go shopping.
Sure.
Watch me go up. I'm gonna use my Radiant Soul feature.
I thought you were unconscious.
Oh, was I?
You passed out.
It's alright, you can fly when we get back, love. Alright, we're gonna head out to the
Esme's
shops.
gonna kind of like take you up and is just gonna kind of like try and carry you up to another room.
Yeah, put her somewhere nice, give her some sleep. Beauty sleep.
Right.
Right,
I'm pretty already.
let's get shopping.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys head off, and eventually, after you get lost like a little bit, but you like manage to find someone who's like, yeah, you go this way. And yeah, you get to the market. It's a
Perfect.
pretty nice place. It's full of colorful market stalls, several trees. There's like a park nearby as well. And you can actually see from here in the park, there are several stone statues. I believe there's 5 to be exact.
Wicked.
Sure.
We'll take Alville to see them.
4, actually. 4.
We'll take Alville to see
can
the
actually-
pretty statues.
Yeah, you can see from here. There's like a woman in like robes with a like holding up a staff. One in like hide armor. He appears to be a dragonborn. One in a extremely provocative pose, in very bardic-looking clothing, and one in also robes, but also one of those like Gandalf hats, and carrying a wooden staff. Or from what you could assume from the carvings. But yeah.
Wicked. Shops.
Yeah. There's a lot of shops, and as you look around, you do find if you're interested, you're looking for a bow, right?
I'm looking for a bow. I'm looking for some studded armour. I might need some bullets if I can find any. I could do with healing potion. And I like magical things. I'm pretty flexible.
I like
Magical
that.
things
He
you
likes
say.
all the magical things. I'm assuming we're just speaking to an NPC at this point, asking about the shops.
No. You
Or
can
we just having a
there's a
browse.
bunch of stalls. There's a bunch of stalls. You can just go up and look into them.
Stalls, you say?
Yeah, there's colorful market stalls, and you look around. And you actually
Stalls
see
are
one.
not very well guarded.
You look around and you see a guy, very brawly human, you'd assume, with long, thick brown hair, with stone kind of like they're kind of put into like pigtails, with stone kind of like clasps. He kind of has dark, piercing eyes, and he kind of looks around. He's wearing like he's like wearing like kind of like a hide shirt and such, a stitch tied shirt. He kind of looks around at everyone. In his stall is a bunch of hunting gear and traps and such.
Hey, fella!
I'm
in need of a decent bow.
A bow, you say? Let us see here. He kind of reaches forward and takes a bow and kind of pulls it back. It's like, this is a fine beauty. Chestnut wood, woven silk string, found from, of course, the
Price.
Undercroft. Price? 100 gold.
That is a longbow, yeah.
It is, yes, it is a longbow.
I
It's
need
just
some
the fancy
arrows to go with it.
Arrows. Would you care for quality or quantity?
Yes.
Well, kind of goes into the back and produces several steel-tipped arrows, fine-looking polished wooden shafts, and dove feathers. Dove-feathered fletchings. Kind of says, this, quiver 20, 50 gold. You want more?
Jesus.
Another quiver, another 50. You wanted quality, did you not?
You said quality or quantity. I said yes. I wanted to know the prices. What about
I'll give you the price.
what about the quantity ones?
Quantity? Brings up a sheath of stone arrows, good-ish shafts and some feathers. Looks to be like at least some kind of chicken.
Sorry, please ignore this animal.
It is cats. Anyways, yeah. This here, quiver, 10 gold. If you want to double it, 20 gold.
All right, I'll give you 100. I'll take 50 for the quality, 50 for the quantity, and then another 100 for the bow.
All right. Slides them towards.
Do you sell any armor?
Armor? No, not I. I have some. You kind of look. It kind of looks into like what he has. I do have some hides. If you wish to make some yourself.
Do I look like the kind of person who does his own work?
Kind of folds his arms and says, "One can never tell, good sir. One can never tell."
One can if one opens one's eyes. Anyway.
I can tell.
Stitch, you ain't one for the bow thing, are you?
No.
Okay, very good.
I like using my hands.
Thanks for your service, mister.
Of course. And, yeah. Yeah, you see a few other stalls that might catch your interest, including a, one that's not really a stall, but more of a shop. It's a, it appears to be a forge. And, working in it, you actually see two familiar faces. You see, the Goliath, brothers you, encountered on your way into the, like, out of Greenhill. And you see two people who are kind of working with them are two other Goliaths.
I know you, lads. I need leather armors. Do you do leather or just metal?
Oh, well, and then, the two people kind of come over and says, "Oh, what's going on here, cousins? Bro. Yes, indeed. They helped us escape. I would very much like to pay him back with something." "Oh, of course. Well, friend, since you helped out my cousin, anything you want, we'll give you a good discount. How's that sound?"
Studded leather armor. Best you got.
So leather armor? With a discount, that'd be 10 gold.
Fucking jackpot. Here, you can keep this. Maybe you can refit it. And I'll give him my leather armor. Take the studded.
Alright. Kind of looks at it and says, "The hell have you been through? This has been shot all hell."
It was well made in the first place. Don't knock it. Shit's kept me alive through more than you know.
Fair enough. Kind of takes it and puts it in the back, comes out and kind of says, "If you don't mind, we'd like to take your measurements so we can accurately fit it to you."
Measurement cat.
One of the cousins kind of.
In other words, it never fucking fits, but I'll make it work.
One of the guy kind of comes up and says, we can just use this old armor to fit a measure." "Oh, right. Well, we should be able to have that done in 5. We should be able to have that armor finished in about 5 hours. If you want to come back in that time, it should be finished."
You still be open at 8, will you?
"Yes, indeed, sir."
Alright, we'll see you then.
We close at 9, so.
Here, you know these streets, right?
Yes, indeed.
My friends here are a bit of a talent with the old magician stuff, you know.
I'm a magician.
We're looking for some magic goods.
There's a magic school down that way. And he kind of points to the there's like the square. There's the market. There's the market square. And over to the right, he's like giving you directions. Kind of to the right, there's this road. It goes forward. You go that way. Take a left, and
yeah, we got it. We'll work it out.
Yep.
Thank you. Pointing was good enough.
Yeah. He gives you directions to a magic school.
Oh, magic school.
But he also says, "But I believe old Penwick has some goods if you're interested."
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
I like
He
goods.
nods. And he says, all right, brothers, cousins, let's get to work. And they kind of get their, like the cousins start working on whatever they were going to work. They like trade off jobs, and they get out a wooden mannequin, and they start like kind of getting leather straps all put together. They pull out a tool and start putting in the metal studs. And yeah.
As we leave it, I'm going to lean over to Stitch. I hope that armor works. Never trust anyone who keeps it in the family.
Oh, okay. Family not good.
Family good. Too much family with not enough strangers. Not so good. People start getting born with two heads.
Oh, right. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, well
That's
anyway.
not good.
Should we get you to the magic shop?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Right, we'll head to Penwick's, please.
And
Right, you look around and you find a small, kind of stall, kind of labeled Penwick's Magical Goods. And you see behind it a wizened old gnome, kind of sitting behind it with like one of those stereotypical like wizard caps. And he has like a pair of star-sparkled robes, and he kind of rearranging a few things. And as you walk up, kind of hops up on a stool and says, "Hello and welcome. Would you be interested in magic, perhaps?"
Yeah.
Lots of it.
Well, here you go. 1 second. And he kind of takes a stool, plops it up, and says, "Yeah, now we can talk eye level."
Oh, well, now you're too high.
It ain't me you're serving. It's him.
Hmm?
No, he put a stool down for the kobold to sit on. To kind of,
Oh, I
Oh,
see. They put a suit on
Oh,
for Stitch. Right, okay.
yeah, so
What a-
because they're
what
both
a
about the same
gentleman.
size. So yeah, he
I
says,
will climb on.
"All right." He says, "All right, Andy. So, what would you care for? You're interested in magical components, magical items? We have a few, but not many. And if they do come at a high price, I do warn."
Well, my book is a little thin, so I'd like to make it thicker. And then I'm looking for like items and like cool stones and stuff. I like that.
Cool stuff.
I'm a
What
bit
you
of a
say?
collector. It's in my nature.
Well, I think I have something just for you. And he kind of goes into the back and comes out with 2 stones and a large book.
Can we
Kinda
clarify
sits
this in
down.
non-Stitch language? Were you looking to buy spells, or were you looking to buy a bigger spell
Yeah.
book?
I want to buy spells.
Right, okay. I love the make it thicker phrase, but
Oh,
I was just
spell.
trying to... Yeah, I was just trying to...
He still brings out a large book.
Tell me about it. It was beautiful. It was incredible, but I was just clarifying because I didn't think Evan had got it.
Okay.
No, you're good. Yeah, he brings out 2 stones. He says, "This here produces a nice light." He slides you over a golden kind of stone. "And this here," and he kind of slides it over. That makes you nice and clean. Rub it on yourself and you'll be clean in no time."
So the first one.
He's handed you the first one is a stone of light. I'm not sure if it's on D&D Beyond or not, but it basically just casts a light spell.
Okay.
The other one, it only centers it on itself though, so you can only light up the stone.
Alville's pretty good with the light thing, though.
Yeah, I don't need.
Okay. The other one is a stone of cleaning.
Yeah.
I believe this was called Elena. It's a stone of cleaning, right?
Prestidigitation.
No, it's a stone that isn't there a stone that like. Never
Right,
mind.
this
It's
stone?
just basically a stone. It's a stone that does prestidigitation. That
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
it just does the cleaning thing.
Prestidigitation and light.
No, I'd rather look at the spells.
Before
I-
you do, Stitch,
Ooh.
what was your name? Periwinkle?
Penwick, good sir.
Penwick.
Alfred.
What's
Penwick.
your...
How can I help you?
I've just made myself laugh. What's your best magical item?
Oh, best magical item, you say? Oh, let me go check at the back. And he kind of goes into the back, rummages around, and comes out with a staff. And he puts it on the table and says, "There, it's a staff of protection.
Oh.
You slam the butt into the ground. Casts a shield around you and your allies within 30 feet.
Okay, could I possibly hold this?
Is it
hold it,
sized for him? He means.
It is a large walking staff for a humanoid, so it would be kind of large for you.
He's gonna be walking around like this.
Uh,
Got it,
Yeah,
guys.
maybe something a little Smaller. Still cool, but smaller. Like a rod or a wand or a
Just cut it in half.
necklace that goes
No,
boom.
don't cut it in half. That'll break the magic.
Oh, wait, what? Oh. I'm not an enchanter. I don't know how that works.
Of course. He kind of goes into the back and kind of comes out. And
I got it, Bruno, but he still can't use it from the bag of holding. He can't just poke it out the top. Oh,
Back to the cleric.
nah, you'll be all right. We'll take you shopping tomorrow. You won't get bored.
Comes out with a small wand and says, "Hey, here you going. Yeah, going."
Now,
Sets it
what are
down.
we talking about?
That is a staff of, I believe, fireball. Cast a fireball once per day.
Okay.
Big
Quite
boom.
expensive.
Price.
1,000 gold.
Done.
Deal.
Stitch, you got them gems?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm gonna wave the gems at him. These gems are worth 75 gold apiece. They're fantastic. And there's lots
really
of them.
nice.
There's 10 of them. I'll give you these and 300 gold.
Make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion or deception? Persuasion?
Deception.
I help.
Persuasion's good.
Deception.
Persuasion's good. Persuasion's good. I like persuasion.
Deception. We're going deception.
Deception. Yeah, that's
I
fine.
helped a little.
He's gonna make a.
It ain't gonna help. I've got minus figures in my charisma.
Okay.
But what I am doing,
He may
Is
or may
a-
not have gotten a natural 20. He may or not have gotten an unnatural 21.
and I wave away around the gems and I say, look, I tell you what, I'll save you the effort. How about we'll give you 1,000 gold and we'll go sell the gems? I can see he knows his gems. This guy.
If you're interested, I can take these gems.
How
I
much
can always
for all of them?
enchant them. They're good for enchanting.
Oh, what?
I would say 50 gold for each.
Rip off. Rip off.
I just,
Suit yourself.
You're going to make so much money out of it. I know you people. Stitch, it's all good. Get the wand.
I'm good.
Yeah, and what spells you got?
All right, of course. He kind of takes out the book and opens it. What are you interested in? I have quite a few.
Wait, this wand can cast fireball once a day.
Yeah.
Once a day, yes. But it does require some recharge.
Click, clack.
Okay, yeah.
Boom.
What's
Oh, does it recharge in the morning?
It does recharge.
Yeah, okay,
It's
cool.
basically,
Right,
you
that's fine.
cast it, and then and at dawn it recharges.
Cool. Yeah, let's have a look at some spells.
But let's look at the spell.
Sorry, what spells are this is out of game? What spells are you looking for?
I don't
All
know.
of them.
I'll go for anything.
Okay.
I'm an evocation wizard.
Level 1 wizard spells, I'm assuming,
Oh,
because you
level
can't cast
two,
level
yeah.
2. Can you cast level 2 spells yet?
I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a
So,
wizard.
and you want to make shit go boom, don't you? I think we can actually do this by spell score. Evocation. Filter. Easy.
I
Alright.
was literally doing the exact same thing.
You've got Burning Hands, Chromatic Orb, known for being very clever. Orb of different coloured balls in it. Frost Fingers, Caustic Brew, Witch Bolt, Aganaza's Scorcher, Melf's Acid Arrow, Scorching Ray, Snillock's Snowball Swarm.
Does he have Misty Step?
Fucking ain't evocation, is it, love?
I'm sorry.
Let me just check to see.
But Misty
I'm a
Step is
tiny
very
boy.
sensible. Yeah,
17 HP. I gotta get out of there.
it's true. Get you Misty Step, Aganaza's Scorcher, and a Witch Bolt. And a Chromatic Orb. You can never go wrong with Chromatic
Which
Orb.
bolt are good? I'll tell you that for now. I had someone use it on me.
Witch
I
Bolt?
already have
What? Sick.
Yeah, which
First
bolt?
one.
Because just stick something in you, and you can't get it out unless they get out of their sight.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But it's
Also, do they
completely
have-
doing damage?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, for some reason it's not showing Misty Step, and if it's on the wizard spell list, I'm assuming
It is.
though, so
It is.
yes, he
Yeah,
does
we
have
wouldn't be
Misty
asking about it otherwise.
Yeah,
Right, how
because-
much for a level 2 spell
Whoa.
and how much for a level 1?
Something. Teleportation. Aha! Here it is. I believe you're looking for Misty Step.
I could just like disappear
Well,
and then reappear.
I see.
But, like far.
Well, judging from the spell, I'd say it'd be about 25 gold to copy it down.
Okay,
Done.
cool. I'll do it.
He nods, and yeah, you scribe down the basic stuff, and then he takes a finger and kind of touches it, and it glows bright blue for a moment before just dissipating. But yeah, now you have it.
Cool.
Anything else, little man?
Anything else?
Um,
Well, it depends. Are you in the mood for something magical? Or are you in the mood for?
No, I'm
light?
talking in
I
terms of
have a
spells.
few-
Does Stitch want any other spells before we onwards?
Oh,
I don't know. I'll think about it later.
We can
'cause
always
I'm-
come back
yeah,
tomorrow.
he's always here. Yeah, you can. He says, well, if you need time to think about it, I won't be moving anytime soon unless someone tries to kill me.
How much was
I
that
won't-
staff? Sorry, go on, Stitch.
I won't kill you. That's all.
Oh,
I
why,
might.
thank you, quite dear, good sir. Sorry, what was that also, sir?
I said I might kill you. And how much was the staff?
The staff would be 150 gold.
Done.
Oh, and I'll take the wand.
Slides it forward.
Oh yeah, I know you bought the wand.
Yeah, he already got. He already got
Okay,
the wand.
sorry. I didn't know if that
Also, I just want to note that every item he has is imbued with a rune, and as soon as he gives it to you, he kind of touches it and it disappears.
got. That's cool.
Thief protection.
And
Anyways,
I had 1,000 gold for so short of a time.
Sorry.
you got gems. You can sell those.
I ain't got nothing I need to buy, so
Me neither.
easy life. Right. Is there an alchemist in town?
An alchemist, you say?
Unless
I
you've got
believe-
anything else particularly exciting, but we can always come back tomorrow for that.
Kind of scratches his chin and says, "I believe there's I believe a woman, an elven woman named Callista. I believe she runs a herbalist shop over yonder." He kind of points over, and you kind of look over and see a small shop front that says Peller's Grass.
Oh, I fucking hate it when they make me walk over yonder. It's always scrunchy under the feet. Go on. We'll go over yonder and we'll go find the herbalist.
You look like adventurer types, are you not?
Yeah.
I'm a magician.
If you're interested in weapons, I believe, like more in-depth weapons, swords, and that kind of stuff is not my forte. But I heard people talk about it. I believe there is a weapons store over that way. I believe he kind of points a thumb behind him. And he kind of
Swords
points down the
are
alleyway.
guns for idiots.
Well, if you're interested in guns, I believe that you might be able to try and purchase something off the city guards.
Yeah, maybe. Don't know the guards, but we'll go see the herbalist. Thanks for your custom. And I did purchase that
course.
staff of protection, by the way.
Nice. Just a note, in game terms, when it has a day's recharge after use. You need attunement as well as this wand. You both need attunement for that. When you use the staff, it grants everyone within a 30-foot radius that you count as your friend, or at least an ally. It grants them the spell Shield.
For a round?
It's basically acts as you can cast as it's just basically shield for everyone,
Right, okay.
and it'll last.
It's a reaction, yeah,
as long
cool.
as
Until your next
it's
turn.
reaction.
Yeah.
So if you see someone's going to get attacked, you could be like, oh, reaction, bam.
Yeah, we'll quantify that later, but yeah, I will
Yeah.
I will Bruno it later. I'll get it over there. Yeah, we'll get ourselves to that herbalist because we've left Alvin at home a bit long now. And she's
Go to the herbalist.
she's missing out on key role playing opportunities, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Shouldn't have fucking drank so much, silly slag. Anyway, let's get ourselves to the herbalist.
Okay, you go over to the herbalist. You open the door, see a very kind-faced, rather young-looking, but it's hard to tell with elves. Elven woman in a kind of like it's like a leather apron over a simple dress, and she's kind of like tending to some plants, and she kind of says, "Oh, good morning," and or should I say good afternoon?
Yeah,
How can I help you?
healing potions and some herbs.
Healing potions and herbs. Well, I've got the healing potions. What kind of herbs would you be looking for? She's like goes into the back.
I sort of give a shifty look left and right. Not the ones that are helpful.
Oh, I see. Interested in some poisons, are you?
Yeah, something to tip an arrow with, maybe for me hunting, you know what I mean? For me hunting and for me, in case we get involved in some troubles.
comes back with 4 healing potions, or 4
Are they
4
standard?
bottles of a strange golden liquid. Actually, she kind of says, "Yes, they are standard." She sets them down and says, "That'd be 50 each."
Yeah, I can do that. Now, I tell you what, you ain't got anything that's a number that's divisible by 3, have you? Like 6.
6, you say? 6
You've got a
healing
couple
potions?
more? Yeah, a couple more would be real helpful.
Let me see what I have in the back. And she kind of goes into the back and says, "That's not that." She comes back and says, "I'm terribly sorry. I don't have any more, but I might be able to mix something up. It takes some time, though."
In that case, I'll take 3 for now, and I'll come back for another 3 tomorrow.
She nods and says, "Very well. And you were interested in poisons, were you? Yes?
Well,
Let me see what I have."
I like making
And
my
you said
own
for
poisons. Just the herbs.
the herbs? Okay, let me see. You wanted something for tipping an arrow. Let me see here. Kind of picks up
Arrow,
some
dagger, something ingested. I'm a flexible cat.
ingested. Okay. Ingested's a bit more difficult to get the herbs for, but I think this should do nicely. She hands you a few berries and says, "That is Nightlock.
Yeah,
Anyone who ingests that will be dead within a minute."
yeah, got that one. That's good. That's good. And what about something like the old hemlock and stuff, you know? Just stuff that, a little bit of added damage, you know, a little bit of added bite. Bit of nightshade. Maybe some
don't think so.
cormary.
I'm afraid we don't really carry hemlock.
It's not really the herbalist's type. Anything you got?
I do have some poison ivy. It writes if you have some poison.
That will work fucking wonders. How
Tip
much?
that with someone. Get it into the veins. Gonna hurt like hell for several hours, and it's not lethal, but it's annoying as hell. She kind of says, "For this, it'll easily be about, I would say, 5 gold per leaf."
Perfect. How many you got?
She kind of looks in the back. About 50,
I'll take 20.
20. All right. She kind of goes into the back, gets some. She pulls on gloves, obviously.
Yeah, I've picked them herbs before. They get all in your paws and everything. Vulnerable.
Right. She kind of brings it back, puts it, gets a small kind of jar, puts them in, caps it, and hands it to you and says, "Make sure you don't touch that without bare hands."
I said I'm adept in the arts of poison. I'm not a fucking idiot, love. But
Just what I
anyway,
wanted.
thanks for the thanks for the custom. Here,
course.
Stitch,
And,
catch,
That,
and I'll chuck him a
that
healing
Nightlock-
potion.
Those 5 berries of hemlock that was 5 berries of nightlock I gave you. Those are $10. Those are 10 gold. You realize?
Oh, was I purchasing those?
I don't know.
I had
Do you
said
want to purchase
no, but-
nightlock? It's deadly. If you get anyone to eat it, they'll roll within 24 hours.
Yeah,
They
go on then.
almost
Why the
certainly die
fuck
unless they
not?
fail
Why
a
the
con
fuck
save.
not? Yeah, so that's a healing potion for Stitch. I'll tell him you drink that when you're feeling shit, make you better. Not when you're sick, when you're dying, make you feel better.
They work like health potions, but they're called Nymph's Ambrosia. It works
Dirty.
basically like a healing potion. It's just made by nymphs.
Okay. But we had a standard potion of healing on D&D Beyond, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
basically
marvelous.
it's just a standard healing potion.
Alright, and you said it was 50 gold for them berries, yeah?
No, 50 gold for no. 50,
Yeah, 50,
that'd be
10 for each,
10
right?
gold for the berries.
Oh, 10 gold for
No,
all 5?
10 gold for. Yeah, for the
Oh,
5.
fucking hell yeah, I'll have them. Jesus, alright.
And for
And then 100 for the leaves.
I don't remember.
You remember 5, you said
Yeah.
5 gold each, I bought 20. Marvellous.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on my poisons. Right, well, is it late enough to drop by Alville? Do you reckon she slept it off yet? It's kind of early. It's about, what, 4 or 5 o'clock, right? Maybe 6?
It's around 5 o'clock, yeah.
Alright, let's get back to
No,
Alville.
it's more around 5.
Let's get back to Alville.
Okay.
Let's get back to the green you get back to the emerald unicorn, and you see there's like an old man sitting at the counter now, being served by Hector.
Nah.
And Hector kind of looks up and says, "Hello, welcome back."
Where'd you put our friend? I don't want to be rude, but I don't want to socialise till we've gone and got her.
No, you're good. It's up there. He kind of points towards staircase to the upper floor, which you can assume has the rooms.
When I get up to the room, I'd like to stealth in.
All right. He kind of says it's room 102.
Perfect. I will stealth
Okay.
in.
Roll a stealth check.
Yes, a nat 20 for a 24. That's why I want to stealth in.
Okay, you're silent as fuck.
What are we doing?
Hold on,
Enter
Stitch,
the
hold
room
on.
without
Shh, watch
making
this.
a noise.
And I'm going to creep right up to Alville and just blow up her nostrils. Ah, shit.
Yeah. Oh,
She's
Alville, you're
ganked.
right.
Nah, he's alright. I'm just going to lean really close to his ear and go.
You keep swapping her gender.
Yeah, I know, it's hard because I get to do the thing of the, yeah. I'm just going to go really close up to her ear and just go, your light's gone out!
I'm gonna like open up my arm and just like smack both sides.
Oh, that was worth it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look, I know I woke you up, and I know that I interrupted your drinking, but I did buy you a pretty stuff.
Give me a second. I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration and end the hangover condition.
Pretty
Yep, it's just a poison
stuff,
condition,
pretty
basically.
stuff, waving it around in front of her face. Pretty
Wait.
stuff.
Look, we have an issue.
You got tissues?
No, we've got an issue.
Yeah, but do we have any tissues?
Close the door.
Shit. Stitch, come in.
I've been drinking dwarven ale since I was 6. And I've never, ever been that drunk. I was poisoned.
Nah, you weren't poisoned. The problem is we've been eating that shit on the road for 2 days. You ain't eaten like shit like that for years.
I swear.
I said the poison condition. That's just what I use for.
We know.
I
just let me
swear
know.
by Baronar True Silver. Alcohol never got me like that. There was something in it.
I think. No, I think it was that gruel soup she had yesterday.
I don't trust this innkeeper. I want to go somewhere else.
Well, it is a bit quiet anyway, but before we go somewhere else, first of all, pretty stuff, this is yours.
What is it?
He called it a staff of protection, and it makes shieldy things happen to us. It
I'll
seemed
smack it
up,
on the floor.
boom, boom, down, shield, whoop.
Yeah, you kind of slam it on the ground. Nothing happens.
Ah, I think you've got to spend some time with it, make friends, you know what I mean?
Oh,
That is only available for mages.
I love you,
What?
staff. I care
Then why'd you sell
about
it to me?
I thought he was gonna use it.
He can't lift it.
That's fair. No, fuck it.
Can we just
Eh,
adjust it slightly for
yeah,
clerickiness?
that's fair.
Yeah, bang on the floor
You're
again.
beautiful. I love you and I respect you.
Bang!
Staff.
Good, marvelous.
You try and slam the
You
staff
can
on the
always
ground,
you
but-
can always have it cast Shield of Faith instead. It's kind of the same thing.
That's fair. Yeah, it's just whatever.
Some
You-
clerics
you
get shield,
take it.
so yeah.
Yeah, you take it. If you attune to it, it'll produce a golden shield around the people you count as your allies. Yeah, it's just basically a shield spell.
Oh,
Fucking
anyways.
fantastic.
I already have this spell.
Shield for me. You have shield for you, but you don't have shield for me. Wait, do you have shield?
Oh.
How do you have shield? No, like straight shield. Yeah.
Shield is a wizard spell.
Retconning. Enjoy. All right. Well, anyway,
Wow.
I've got to go pick up some armor, but I didn't know if you'd want some pretty armor. Because you've got that fantastic shield of yours. That was you, right? With the shield. We had a lot of
Yeah.
people with shields last episode.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah. I thought maybe you want some fancy get up to go with it. I don't know.
Yeah,
So, we're going to collect the armor now. Do you want to go have a look?
sure.
Stitch. Nothing makes a girl happier when you wake her up than taking her shopping.
Oh, okay, noted.
Lessons in life.
All right. All right.
And we'll try her down to the armor store. Oh, no. When we get back downstairs, there's that old man.
Yeah.
Oh, I woke Alvin up
kinda
for an old
they're
man.
Kind of chatting a bit.
Oops. What's up, fella? Hector, you know this one?
Huh? Oh, yeah. He's my father. Why?
Ah. Interesting. Is it interesting?
Suppose.
I
He
don't
kind
think
of
it's
turns around and
interesting.
says, "Hello there. Name's Edward. Edward Shieldcrest. It's a pleasure to meet you." He kind of hobbles his way over and extends a hand. He
Yes,
has that
yes.
old man smell. You know that old man smell? It's like the chicken soup kind of thing. It
Yeah,
smells like
and
good.
I'm a cow. I can smell him from a mile off. All right. Yeah, nice to meet you, fella. You live here?
Oh, no. Just popping in to give my son a visit, see how his business is doing. I've heard he's got back in town.
I don't mean to be that guy, but what the fuck does that have to do with us?
I don't know, you just seem like nice people. I figured I'd introduce myself.
Jesus, your insight rolling's shite. All right, we're off to buy some armor. We'll catch you in a bit, Hector.
Alright, best of luck.
I'm just making sure I wasn't skipping a quest
If you're
hook.
interested in... Yeah. No, it's not a quest hook, don't worry.
He can fuck off then.
Yeah. Anyways, so,
I'll look at the innkeeper and just.
yeah.
I know what you did.
Yeah, no, if you guys want work, you should probably look for work. But anyways, yeah, really quickly, Elena, how long do you want this to keep going for?
I want to buy the armor. That's the
Okay.
plan.
Got it. Text me when you think it'd be, like, what time you think it'd be left.
No, that's right. We'll just head to the shop and we'll see where we're at.
Yeah, you head back, get the armor suited. They've just finished it, like, it's pretty much fresh
Fucking hell,
off the
they're like
rack.
3 hours early. All right, good work.
Kind of nods and says, "Yeah, overtime's a bitch, eh, lads? Right."
So what I'll do is I'll put it on,
Anyways.
and then like they've got straps, right? Just seal it, and they fitted
Yeah,
it nicely. I'll undo
Did
all
it
the
perfectly,
straps.
actually.
Undo all the straps so it don't fit at all. Wrap my cloak around it. That's better. You know the problem with you armourers, right? You make this beautifully fitting armour. Have you ever tried hiding a gun under a perfectly fitted piece of armour? It's like walking around with a fucking bullet in your chest. I appreciate your hard work, but I'm a lazy, lackadaisical person. Now, talking about fitted armour. You see this girl? It needs to be pretty, it needs to be strong, and it needs to protect her because she protects us.
He nods and says, "Very well. You're a clerk of the faith, are you not?" Okay. Let's see here. So, what armor would you be looking into, madam?
What talents?
Oh, we've got plate, we've got scale, we've got half plate.
Do
Got
you have Mithra?
chain. I'm afraid we don't. I don't think. Lads, could you check at the back? Oh, right. And he kind of goes into the back. Here's a few clanking. It says. And he comes back out with a glum face. Says, no, unfortunately. We haven't gotten a shipment from We haven't gotten a shipment from the dwarves yet.
Well, it can always be temporary, Alville.
Could you maybe fit this staff onto my shield instead?
You want us to fit a staff into your shield?
Yeah, so I can carry them both at the same time.
I'm looking at her like, fuck.
I
thought
And
you'd
how
want
am I
some
supposed-
gleaming
Could we
plate
see the
mail.
staff?
Hmm?
Could we see the staff, please?
Sure, I'll throw it at him.
Kind of characters as like, this is a wooden staff, and it's obvious. This is magic, right? One of the guys kind of squints at it. Yeah, that's magic. Okay. Well, I don't know much about magic tools, but my best guess is if you break them, you break the magic. There is no way I'll be able to fit this shield. I'm afraid there's no way I'll be able to really fit this into the shield, man.
Hey, do you have some leather straps?
Alville,
Mm.
what do you need the third hand for?
I could try. What do you know? Can we see the shield in question?
Hold up. Alville, what do you need the third hand for? I'm lost.
How am I supposed to heal you? Hit you with a stick.
You have your holy thing, don't you?
I touch you with my hand when I heal you. Have you never realized that?
Oh, bot me with the shield, it's fine.
I can't because my hand won't be touching you.
It is true, actually. What is your ruling on this for healing spells that require touch while holding a shield and a staff? Because I've never considered this.
I should probably be considering this because Gideon has this kind of shit
Yeah,
going on
but
too.
with Gideon, what I do is he just puts his hand holding the staff to someone's back.
Yeah, that's
The staff, not the shield, the staff.
Yeah.
With your hands all the way around it, right? You just touch them.
Yeah, you just touch them with the back of your... Yeah.
It's
I
like,
would say if you want to try that, that would work.
you can fist me with healing magic, I will accept it.
Oh, no. Anyways.
Well, then, do you maybe...
Go on, get yourself that plate mail, love. You know you want
You
it.
have some plate?
It's got the
Yes,
cups.
we can make a set of plate mail.
I love the plate mail with the cups.
The-
Because you know, it don't have to be fitted to you. It can be fitted to what you want people to think is you.
Doesn't it like
Anyways.
collect more efficiently? I think.
Yeah, so he, kind of says, I could do plate mail, yeah.
I'm just thinking, I'm not really that strong to wear plate, to be honest.
I'm not giving any negatives.
What
This isn't the other campaign. If you want to
No,
wear
but
plate mail,
no,
you
but
can.
13 strength with plate mail isn't technically available on D&D Beyond at all.
Oh, is it? Oh,
No, she'd be clunked down. That's why she wanted me for.
Eesh.
I can get around it.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Who cares if you can't sneak as long as you can heal? We'll just stand you in the middle of the battlefield. Shield up, staff, done. Easy.
Flying.
Like a statue. We just push you forward like a chess piece out of Harry Potter, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'll buy it if you're selling.
Well, we'll buy it. We'll buy it for you.
Yeah, we're definitely selling.
How much?
I'd say about 500.
Well, fuck me. I've got some incredible gems.
Deal.
Little Alfred Periwinkle down the road said that he'd buy him for 500. But I reckon a good merchant like you might be able to push him up a little higher. So, how about the gems and 50 gold to trot?
Could we see the gems first?
Of course you can. And with a flourish out of seemingly nowhere, appear the gems in Varix's hand.
Kind of picks up them. It's like rupees, you know, that kind of stuff. It's like, these are fine gems. Where did you find these? These are very fine.
Find?
gems.
We don't find nothing. We're given for our hard work. And more importantly, for her hard work. She saved a man's life.
Quite a few,
You're
actually.
dwarven in me.
Well, yeah, but the one that gave you the gems, I mean.
You included.
One of them has
Many
You
times.
can't be one of those. Oh, right. He kind of comes
But
out.
I do still have this going on.
Puts it on and he kind of looks. He says, "These are dwarven in make. Your mind in a dwarven mine. You can tell here by the carve marks."
So what you're telling me is you only need 5 for the armour?
Yes. We only need 500.
5 gems for the armour? Is that what you're telling me? Is it
That could
5?
work, yes.
Perfect. Easy deal.
Take
You're
the
a good
gems. We can use these and we can kind of say, what are we going to do with them? What do you mean, what are we going to do with them? We're going to put them in armor. Put them in the hills. Make them fancy. You know, we do get noble customers. I mean, that's fair. And, yeah. They can kind of look and say, all right, we'll have that armor done in a day. We should be ready by the day after tomorrow.
I also have a question for Stitch. Do you use something when you cast spells? Like Alvil does, you know, the holy symbol? Do you use anything?
I have a book. I usually.
Your
kinda
books, the way you focus?
I'm just smart. I don't usually.
Alright, straight up. Do you have a spellcasting focus?
I do not.
No. Right, wicked.
You kind of do.
We might kind of need to go back and get you one of them. Because otherwise, when we find the next magical item, you won't be able to identify it because we'll be fucking broke. Yeah. Well, how long will it take you to make that armor? You have it ready by morning?
Unfortunately, it will take some time due to the working of the metal and getting it perfect. It will take 2 days. Basically, he's telling you, there's today. They'll start work on it tomorrow. It should be finished by the day after tomorrow. It's that
Works
kind
for
of
us,
stuff.
doesn't it? As long as
Can
we
I
don't have
pay
to.
you to work all night and, do it quicker?
It would cost a little extra, but we could pull shifts, so we might be able to do that.
How about 8 of those gems?
It'd be 8 of the gems.
It's almost double your profit.
No, that's not needed. Just the extra 100, and we'll be able to do that.
6 is.
No, it's all right. Just a note. You got. 10.
Yeah, so we've now spent 6. I've got 4 left.
Yep.
Cool.
So you hand them the gems. They kind of nod, and they start like getting the metals they need for it. And one of them, like the three of them, go off to start getting the metals ready. One of them says, "Up," and this one's actually female. She goes, "Pardon me, ma'am, but might I get your measurements?
Oh, sure.
We gotta make sure that the armor fits." Yep. She kind of gets a small tape measure and kind of like
Breathe in. Big breath. Puff them out a bit.
she kind of measures all of it and is like, "Okay." She kind of like takes a small pen and quill, just kind of.
In my experience,
We
Salville,
got that.
persuasion works better
Thank you,
when you've
ma'am.
got big breast cups.
I was this close of healing you. This close.
Nah, you're all right. I'm just saying. It's not that men mean to think that way. It's just they happen to think that way. And it's sad and it's wrong. And it's a tragedy upon you guys. And my wife walked around with all her teats out and no one gave a shit. But it turns out when you've got metal gleaming cups, persuasion just seems to be easier. It's a terrible way of the
Goliath
world.
almost just kind of says, "Yeah, that is a bit of an unfortunate truth." Anyways, ma'am, we'll have that ready by tomorrow evening.
I mean, us kobolds don't actually have any need for memory funds, so we're kind of good.
She
We don't really.
Okay.
We're just
nods.
generally.
So,
She's gonna.
wait, Stitch,
Yeah.
you are like a man kobold, right, though?
Oh yeah.
Okay, right, just checking.
Thing. I don't.
You can't
know.
just ask people that, Varix.
I mean, it was in the way he was speaking of. You know how it is. I keep calling you he, she sometimes, and I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah,
It's,
I'm
it's
not
not.
sure.
It's
Nobody
not
really
my
told me.
fault. It's not my fault. I've got a minus to my charisma score. All right. Come on, let's go to old Perniflicales to get him an arcane spell focus.
The carelessness in your tongue is only matched by the carelessness you have in the combat field.
But
That was. Yeah.
when I shoot, they do die, and one of us has to do that, right? Especially if he ain't got his focusing bead thing. Right.
Yeah,
Let's get
focus,
ourselves to Perny
understand.
Wickerflinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. How y'all feeling? Do you feel like you want to go for a bit longer? Just
I
like,
think
get
we'll get
some
ourselves to
side quests?
a room and go to sleep, and then we'll call it there.
Okay. Good to know. Do you want to? Okay, yeah. Well, I'll ask that question.
Well,
Sorry. Yeah,
Alville,
we'll go with this.
Alville,
Yeah, we'll just go.
we'll stay at the shit tavern that tried to poison you tonight because the bed was nice. Yeah, we just won't drink the drink. We'll go out for a nice fancy meal elsewhere. We'll go back to the nice bed, and then tomorrow we'll find a proper tavern. Does that work?
Fine. And I'm gonna snap my fingers and heal your wounds with healing word.
Oh, you're a dog.
It's been bugging me all day. I just can't see. Like, you didn't even put a wrapping around it.
Nah,
Like, what
I
is
told you,
this?
like with the mangled fur, you can't wrap it. It gets stuck in it, and then it's horrible. You ever pulled hair out of a scab? Fucking
Yes.
nightmare.
Many times.
Yeah, but you look how much hair I got.
There's a lot of hair.
You guys go over. We'll go through this bit a little quickly. You go over. You go. What kind of arcane focus are you looking for?
What kind can I get?
All of them.
Crystal,
Like, there's
rod,
There's crystals, wands, all that kind of stuff.
orb.
Can I get another wand so I can dual wield wands?
Sure.
The one will actually be a rod,
Uh,
but it will be a wand.
No, they're wands.
Do they have
They're
like?
wands. There's-
I think you making that shit up, mate.
No, I'm serious. You can actually get wands as arcane spell focuses.
I think you're making it up.
I've made enough wizard characters to know. Anyways. Not really. Anyway, either ways, it's 10 gold to get it.
It is a 1, by the way. You can get 1, but it's just...
I have a 1? Okay.
Yeah.
I have a 1.
Yep. Get a nice wooden wand.
There you go.
And, yeah. By this point, it's gotten a lot later.
Yep.
Like, the sun's pretty much almost set. People are going around. There's a few mages, actually, in, like, purple robes with a symbol on their kind of chest with a golden eye. They're kind of like snapping their fingers and
Mystic
lighting
eye.
all the lamps.
The Mystic Eye, yeah?
You can
Fantastic.
guess this is the Mystic Eye.
Marvellous.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, that's the magic school they were talking about. It's the Mystic Eye. So,
We'll take Alville out for a nice expensive meal, and then we'll get ourselves back to the bedroom and the bedrooms, get ourselves to sleep, and we'll follow up next week.
yeah. All right. I
Fantastic.
hand this now over to Elena, who does this good
Well,
stuff.
thank you so much, first of all, for DMing. Brilliant job. I'm sorry that we threw in curveballs at you with 2 players, 1 player, 3 player, 5 players, 9 players, 6 players, 5 players. Vegan giants.
Hey, I'm totally fine.
Vegan giants, and we want to steal from your clever little NPC. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed
I'll
it.
tell you this now, you're a lot less chaotic than one of my other parties. He's already
Yeah, I mean,
frozen in.
Varix has got art of gold, but you did
holding
steal a cart full of gold in front of us, and don't worry, Bruno gets to be more than chaotic enough on a Friday.
I kind of expected it, so I'm totally cool with everything.
Yeah. MVPs. We'll come first to Bruno.
We can't do this right now. Do me last. Oh,
Why are you?
my brain...
Oh my god, his brain don't function.
It's true. It's
All right,
ADHD.
fine.
It's a medical condition.
I'll kick off. I liked the mimic chest. I like the use of the word melon. I understand where it comes from. I understand it's Elvish friend, but realistically, I got to shout melon at a chest and it stopped trying to bite me. That pleased me. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but these two, like, it's so easy to play alongside.
It's amazing.
It's so easy to play
fun,
alongside. Stitch just makes me laugh constantly. The whole "I want to make my spellbook thicker" might be the best line I've ever heard for "I want to buy spells" ever.
I was thinking, do you want a bigger spell? You want a
Even through you, it was fantastic. It's just like, "I want to make my book thicker." Like,
Yeah.
perfect.
a book?
Alville's fucking ego with the guy with the broken leg was stunning. Love it. Like, she's such an egotistical bitch. I love her.
I was like, what?
Yeah, so no, I think it was great. Great fun for me. Mike.
I think definitely it was very just explaining how to be a person on watch.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
That was good
pretty
fun.
funny.
That was good fun.
Keep your eye on the ball. It's like, okay.
I was really expecting you to go, what ball? I was really glad you didn't, because I didn't have a follow-up to that. Yeah, no, I enjoyed that moment. That was good. A nice little bit of camaraderie. And I think it's nice, you know, we've got down to 3 and then we'll work our way back up, but it's nice to really see, like, the synergies. Go on, Mike.
And I really like the arcane salesman. His voice was so fun.
Oh, Pernificates?
That
Or
it's Periwick.
Oh, I know.
Periwick.
Alfred Periwick.
Sorry.
So funny.
His name will change every time, by the way. I know he's Alfred Periwick, but he will be Pernificates and Periwinkles and anything
Totally
else that
fine.
comes to mind. That's
Totally
Rex for you.
fine.
And his low charisma.
I love RPing gnomes because I do their voices as just the old wizened shopkeepers like, oh, hello there, good fellow. Can I help you today?
It was so funny.
That was good. It was good fun. Good times. Bruno.
Yeah, I loved at the beginning when I was like, "Hey, Stitch, come talk to this guy." No questions asked.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Teach him,
Okay.
and the magic trick, right? Just it's so off the cuff.
Stitch, go get Varix. Okay.
He's adorable.
Beautiful.
He's such a good
And-
character.
So much fun.
That was like, it was like literally in a second, but when Alville woke up from being hangover and I stretched my arms and your response was like, that was like top notch for me. I love that response. And I'm gonna get that backstabbing son of a bitch innkeeper that poisoned me.
It wasn't even
Oh, we know.
poison.
We all know
I
it wasn't
know.
poison, but it was
I
poison.
know.
It's
Alville,
aged. That's why. It was aged ale.
It was poison.
Alville 100% believes that she was poisoned.
She's the healer, so we believe
Whether
her.
it's intentional or not, it may have been poisoned. Either way,
She fully believes it. Yeah, that was amazing.
Good. Evan, MVPs.
Gotta say, MVP always has to go to the RP between Alville and fucking Varix. It's like an old bickering couple. It's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
So funny.
I think Varix is very used to sort of having a wife who was very aware that she was beautiful and very good at what she did. And, you know, she knew she was good at it and she knew she was beautiful. So Alville's not a far step away. So he knows how to tread carefully, you know, the old wake her up with a cup of tea, take her shopping.
Alville just likes him dumb.
Varix isn't particularly stupid. He's just got the charisma of a mole. He just comes across with it, but he's wise. He's streetwise.
As charismatic as a brick.
Yeah, he's streetwise. That's what he is. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Besides that, I gotta say probably I really liked RPing the the fucking Periwick. I don't know why. It was
Periwick's fun.
fucking hilarious, and so
So fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
I always love those non-shop kickers. But anyways, yeah.
Next week next week Hosh is going ahead. Strahd is off. So yeah, we will be around tomorrow next week. Follow up say it'll be slightly earlier than it was tonight, so 4:30 EST, or 1:30 PST, I think. I don't know. I never know the times there. 4:30 EST. Work it out.
30 p.m.
Yep. Our next episode will be Cassiopeia on Monday. We will see you at 7 p.m. 8 p.m. Oh God, everything changed recently. 8 p.m. EST. For these guys, if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Au revoir, chat.
Rock one, my G.
Come back soon.
We will see you guys soon. See ya.